going on, MD? Jon Delarosa here. We're here at Bev Francis Powerhouse Gym, as you can see, in Syosset, Long Island. Always great training here, ton of equipment, ton of motivation. We're currently 3 days out from the New York Pro. Real pumped, real excited for the show. I've received a lot of support from the fans, and it's been really, really cool. It's been a great year. So I'm looking forward to going out there and bringing out my best. New York is my hometown, so really gonna bring down the house. Today we're just gonna do a quick chest, shoulder workout. We're not trying to kill ourselves, being that we're 3 years out from the show. Not growing any new muscle tissue at this point, so it's just kind of refining, keeping the muscle full. So yeah, we're gonna do quick chest, shoulders, and we're gonna get out of here, go home, finish cooking our food, and rest. So I'll see you guys in 3 days at the New York Pro. Well, we're here at Bev's, as I said before, and when you're at Bev's, you got a ton of equipment that we could use here. One of my favorite ones that aren't at many gyms is this leverage bench press machine. It's so smooth, the angle of it is good, I get a good pump. I'm able to squeeze and contract really well on it, so every time I'm here I try to use this thing. As you can see probably from my other MD videos, I'm always on this thing. So as many of you guys know, I did Orlando Europa this year. Came second there behind Justin Compton, who's a phenomenal athlete. I mean, the kid's really just incredible. A close race there as well between him and then I went to Brazil, on a classic out there. It was a close race between myself, Lionel Bayecki, Steve Kuklo, Juan Morel. Came in third there. So, had a phenomenal run. Keep hearing I got the most complete package on stage, which I'm really proud about. As a bodybuilder, bodybuilding family, my father's always taught me to have arms, chest, back, legs, shoulders, everything. You got to be a complete bodybuilder. So, I'm going to play into my strengths. I'm going to try and come in a little harder, a little tighter, and hopefully walk away with a win. I mean, there's no reason in my eyes that the most complete bodybuilder with the best condition should win the show. So that's what I'm going to try and bring. Like I said, I'm not lagging anything. I'm not lagging in arms or shoulders or legs, or not any one body part's too far behind or too far ahead. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the next 3 days. It's going to be a really, really great show. New York is my hometown. People get crazy. The auditorium is going to be bananas, I'm sure. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's an exciting show. Steve and Bev put on an amazing, amazing event. So, stay tuned right here to MD. Check out all the live coverage, play-by-plays, videos, the whole nine's going up. So you guys stay tuned. So we walked over to the dumbbells. I'm gonna do some incline dumbbell flies. Just a movement that I feel has really helped thicken up my upper chest, even though I still need work on it. But I feel I have made some improvements, and I think this is one of the things that has helped. Before I would stay away from flies. I would have shoulder pain and whatever, and I was doing them all wrong. I was going way too heavy, first of all. And my form was just all over the place because I was just trying to throw it up, which is where the shoulder pain was coming from, collarbone pain. So now I've kind of backed off the weight and learned to really just contract and use your chest to pull the weight up. And it's made a huge difference. And then from here, I'll do like an incline press after I get plenty of blood up top. So we'll see. We'll keep banging away. When you don't, everybody trains to win, right? And I've been trying to follow in the footsteps of guys like Sean Ray, Dexter Jackson, Lee Labrada, Frank Zane, all the shorter guys in the sport, David Henry, Lee Priest even. There's a ton of short guys that were in this sport dominating, bbeating the bigger guys. You know, and I take pride in the physique that I've built, being complete, like those guys. So when you go to a show and you don't win because somebody is bigger than you, not necessarily carrying more muscle pound for pound, but just because they're taller and have a bigger presence on stage, it is heartbreaking. You know, and I'm not being a sore loser. I've been beat, you know, this year, I think by incredible athletes and deserving so, you know, where I place. But, you know, I think that everybody trains to win. When you train to win and you feel you've given it everything you've got and you come up a little bit short, it does beat you up a little bit. On the whole plane ride back from Brazil, I was kind of like, man, what do I need to do to get better? But as soon as we touched down, it was like, you know, all eyes were on the New York Pro, and that's where my focus was. Can't sit there and dwell. You got to figure out what it is going to make you better, and just keep pounding away at it, and that's the plan. As soon as we touched down, like I said, I just said, you know what? I was in great condition for Brazil. I'm going to be better for New York. So that was the plan. I think we executed pretty well. We'll see on Saturday, and we'll see where we land. So we're here at the Smith Machine bench press. I've really taken a liking to this as of late. One of the key things that I've noticed in really being able to contract my upper pec best, I'd say, is keeping my hands a little closer. I used to go really wide. You know, you're always taught, you know, go wider so that you use less of your tricep. But I was watching a few videos of Jay and even Ronnie. They never really went that wide. And I started trying it, and man, the contraction up top is so much greater. So, you know, it's been helping keeping me full, get a great pump from it. I'd suggest if you guys are having trouble bringing up your chest, you guys try it out. It's worked pretty well for me, so let's check it out. I think for me and for anybody coming from New York, anytime I step on the New York Pro stage, it's kind of just brings you back, you know. I stepped on that stage for the first time in 2006. I got my ass kicked. But it always brings me back to that time where I said to myself, you know what? This is the greatest experience of my life. And from here on out, I'm just gonna get better. And then I came back in 2007. I placed second at the Easterns. Came back in 2009. I won the overall at the Atlantic States. So you know, this place has got a lot of meaning to me. May 17th, this Saturday, is my mother's birthday, so another kind of big reason for me to go out there and hopefully win. You know, just the whole prestige of competing here in New York, the stage, the atmosphere, the crowd. I mean, everything about it is just electric. And to me, this is my Olympia. This is where I claim my future in the sport, so to say. You know, there's a lot of great competitors coming out, and Juan and Fuad and Lionel and, you know, whoever else is showing up. I mean, everybody here is going to be fighting for that #1 spot. But to be able to be a shorter guy, to be one of the smaller guys, and to be able to walk away with a victory just says, to me, how good I am. Kind of reassures all that for myself, and, you know, it'd be huge to walk away with a win. So, you know, hoping for the best, keeping my fingers crossed. I'm bringing my best, that's for sure. So right now we're at the cable crossover machine, as you can see. I love to finish off with this. Just able to really squeeze. You got a good contraction. You're able to contract the pec from top to bottom. Try not to use too much momentum as you're doing it. And you'll see, I mean, it gives you a great pump. So, like I said, I love to finish off with that. Keeps your chest nice and full. yeah, nothing better than that to finish off. So. Okay. So after every chest workout, I like to do some side laterals just to get some blood into the shoulders. You know, you try not to use your shoulders too much when you're doing chest, but it's a secondary muscle group when you're contracting your chest, so you're going to use a little bit of it. So I just like to, you know, get some blood into the shoulders, keep everything up top nice and full and round. Always finish off with some side laterals, 3 or 4 sets, high reps, just getting a ton of blood into it. Nothing crazy, you're not going 50-pound side laterals or anything, just pick up 25, 30, and just bang them out. Well, coming off Brazil, I think the game plan was to maintain my muscularity. You know, it's been, now it's my 3rd show, so I think the game plan was to not let me get too stringy, too flat. Again, this is my 3rd show, so I've been beating my body up a little bit with all the cardio and the training. So the game plan was to kind of eat up a little bit. So I ate Sunday, Monday. I had a few meals on Tuesday, just whatever I wanted, no meal plan, no schedule, just eat whenever I wanted. And I shot back up to about 260, 261, I believe. And then just started dieting back down nice and slow. So I filled back up, which was a good thing. If I would have continued dieting through, I would have been 200 pounds by now. So that was pretty much it. We haven't changed anything food-wise. Haven't had many cheat meals since Brazil, so just been, you know, right back on the grind. Like I said, we filled back up to about 261, and just dieted back down nice and slow. When I turn around on Saturday, it's going to be bananas. Believe that. So looking forward to displaying what I got coming. Really excited. Again, stay tuned to MD. We got the best coverage. We got live play-by-plays. We got videos coming to you guys. Other athlete videos. I mean, we got everything coming. So stay tuned to MD.